Okay, so now we're on lesson 2 notes. Please write all of the things that I write. In this note, you're also going to need a piece of paper to use as a right angle. So if you would grab a piece of paper right now, that would be great. Pause if you need to. Okay, so when we have angles, like we just studied in lesson 1B, we try to measure the space between the two line segments. And if it's a small space like this, which is less than 90 degrees, then we call those angles acute. So this angle here is an acute angle. And those are always less than 90 degrees. And we're talking about degrees in terms of the measurement of a circle. So as you realize, if you stand in one spot and you turn all the way around, you've just completed a 360 degree turn. So we're talking about, in the relationship of a circle, we're talking about 90 degrees looks like this. And we're talking about everything less than 90 degrees. So a 1 degree angle, a 10 degree angle, a 20 degree, anything less than 90. If it's exactly 90 degrees, that means it is straight up and straight across. It means that you can fit a square in the corner. So with your paper, you can see, let me back this out real quick. If you took the corner of the piece of paper and you put it right here, you could see that it would fit perfectly in this shape. It fits directly in there. That means it's 90 degrees. Also, I know that if I did draw a straight line out from this line segment and then straight down, I would make a square in the corner. Most 90 degree angles, when you're learning about angles, are identified by a small square in the corner. So a right angle is this type of an angle. It's a right angle, and it is exactly 90 degrees. So it's exactly this measurement here. Okay? Obtuse angles are greater, oops, that's supposed to be an S. Obtuse angles are greater than 90 degrees and less than 160. Oops, sorry, I forgot to write greater than, so let me fix that. Greater than 90 degrees, but less than 360, oh, excuse me, it's less than 180 degrees. I just said that wrong. 180 degrees. So that means if I was going to be drawing an obtuse angle, it would need to be anything from here to here. Okay? So an obtuse angle is really stretched out. If I try to take the square and place it on an acute angle, I put it right at the vertex, I can see that these two line segments do not follow the outside of this square. So I know that cannot be a right angle. And I can see, in fact, it cuts through the square, so it's acute. So see how it says acute? It would cut through the square, like the word cut is in there. Now, if I put this at the vertex here, and I was able to turn it, which I don't know if it's going to let me do. It might let me get this in here. If I put the shape right at the vertex, this square, the lines of this angle, the line segments of this angle, are outside of the square. So it's obtuse. It's really big. So it's not right angle either. It's obtuse. Okay? So here's a tip. Putting the piece of paper, the paper at the corner is always a right angle. If you put that into a measurement that you're trying, in an angle that you're trying to measure, you will see if it is acute, obtuse, or a right angle. Also, 90-degree angles should make the letter L. So if I look, a right angle forms the capital letter L. Maybe it's upside down sometimes. Well, I didn't draw straight there either, but then it would make the letter L. Okay? So that is what I wanted to show you about different types of angles. On the lesson, you're going to have to identify whether they're acute, obtuse, or right.